YouTube, what's the vibe? It's your boy Zebo 708. You know how I do. I'm back at you with another Burlington hunt. Okay, so today I just basically was, moving around and decided to stop at Burlington and see, what they had in. And kind of ran across a few things that I did find interesting. So, you already know what it is from the thumbnail. I got Lattafa's Hayward Gold Elixir. I've never seen this in Burlington. Haven't even seen this in any YouTube review Burlington hunts. So, I was actually pretty excited to see it. I actually went, looking for, what was that? Lattafa's, which one was it? It was one of the, man, I can't think of which one it was. I know it come in it's a blue bottle. No, a purple bottle. But I think it was, either way, I can't remember. But I definitely was looking for that one. Couldn't find it. That was really the reason why I stopped in that joint, hoping that I could run that down and get my hands on it. But to no avail, that joint wasn't in there. But I actually ran across these. So this is Lattafa's Suqaat, which, I've never seen this in there either. And I was actually pretty taken back on, these two fragrances. Hurry up and snatch those up. Come back and see what they do. I never smelled these. However, I am very intrigued by them. This Hayward, never seen that, but I got the black Hayward. Also got that from Burlington as well. And it was pretty recent that, I picked it up. So I'm gonna go ahead and all right, I'll jump into this one first. We'll jump into this one first because, this is something that I want to see what's to this one. Go ahead, bust this down. Oh yeah, and the price. Real decent price, $16.99. That's real decent. See, for a blind buy, I could jump on this. I could jump on this. No, not bad pricing. However, I did look it up while I was there, and I checked the note breakdown. It wasn't, wasn't too bad. So I went ahead and dropped a little 16 bucks on it. Nothing special, just the average run-of-the-mill box. No big deal, nothing behind it that's, outrageous. Lattafa, usually they do their thing, they do their thing on the boxes, on the presentation. They spare none. They in the game to, leave an impression with these presentations, and not just the presentation, but also, the fragrances. They do their thing with the fragrances. You get good, solid, affordable fragrances when you deal with, Lattafa. That's just my experience with them. I can't really say nothing bad about them. I can say some good things about them. However, there are those that I have kind of like missed the mark, with some of the fragrances that I have, gotten from them and didn't necessarily like them. And that was just me because, every individual have their own, nose for a fragrance that they particularly like. So, you know, I'm not here to speak for, you know, everybody. I'm just here to bring fragrances to you to see if, you know, it might be something that you're interested in. You might run into some of these fragrances at these stores and have no clue about them. You know, that's what this is about. This is about, you know, bringing something to you so that you can see it and, you know, hear about it and have some type of understanding before going into it and blind buying, you know, something that you just totally unaware about. Okay, so the bottle is pretty decent. It's pretty decent. I mean, it's joint basic. And this is the thing that I like about it though, because it got that 100 ml, 3.4, you know, all of that on the inside. And this is on the inside of the bottle on the plate. So that's pretty decent. Got your Lattafa on there. And it's a heavy bottle, solid heavy bottle. Okay, so before I go into it, I will be putting the notes right here for you to check it out. So you'll have an understanding of the notes. You know, I'm gonna put it in the air, put it on the testing strip, and then put it on skin and, you know, see how it fares on my skin. See if it's something that, you know, I'm a like or dislike. So first, put that joint in the air. Atomizer, basic, nothing special, you know, and it ain't nothing to complain about. It get the job done. In the gate, real lively, real fresh. It's a light fragrance. It's a little spicy, citrusy. I would say aromatic, and it's almost like the citrusy is almost like either bergamot or kind of like a lime, but like the peel. It's that, you know, that kind of smell that you get when you either peel I don't want to say an orange because it's not sweet. It's not a sweet citrusy kind of smell. So it's more of a lime type of a smell. It's like a citrusy lime kind of smell. But it's refreshing, very aromatic. Put that on the testing strip. Put some more on that joint. That joint ain't. But that's the thing, it mellows down on the testing strip than in the air. So on the testing strip, it's not as light and refreshing as in the air. And when I say refreshing, I mean in a sense of aromatic, just like real like fresh and bright. It mellows down more into aquatic kind of fresh, clean, powdery smell. I mean, it's decent. Like it's good. And I like it better toned down than I do in its opening. Because in its opening, it seems a bit too kind of like citrusy. It's just too citrusy, just too much. Like that kind of throw me a little bit in the opening. But that mellow down once you put it on the testing strip. And now on skin, you get more of you still get the citrusy, but it's not as limey, like the lime type of citrus. It's more, you can get the citrus, but it's toned down now more, and you get more of a more masculine kind of a clean, fresh, earthy kind of a like spicy kick. So this is, I would see myself wearing this. It's a summer wear. I probably, it could probably go as a universal fragrance all around. And you definitely could wear this. Me, myself, would definitely wear this summer. Just more in the evening. Not, during the day. Though you can pull it off because it's a universal fragrance. You can definitely pull it off. Like it's fit for that. You can do that. But it's more of a grown kind of a masculine smell. And the reviewers that I saw speaking about this, they pretty much said that this was a clone of Armani's Acqua di Gio's Profumo. So a lot of them said that this is like spot on from the transition of its opening all the way down to its dry down. They said the only thing that it is possibly lacking is that the only thing that it is lacking is that Acqua di Gio has like 10-hour performance, and this has 8 hours of performance. So that's the only thing that they had to say about it being a clone. So we're gonna jump into the next one. Hayate Gold Elixir box, just like the other one, the black box. And again, $16.99. You can't beat these prices. You can't beat these prices. 16 bucks for 8, and this one was 16 for an 8-hour lasting fragrance that is matching performance and smell as a designer brand, and you getting it for 16 bucks. Acqua di Gio is going for like 100 some bucks, plus 100 plus. You getting the same scent profile for 16 bucks. I don't know. That's something that, I'm gonna reach for all the time. Definitely take that 16 bucks, and it's only shy 2 hours. What? Come on, man. I'm on that. All right, here we go. Gonna go. So this joint is. Hey, this how Lattafa coming, man. Like, Lattafa is not sparing none. Same bottle style. Lattafa is not sparing none. Bro, they giving you good fragrances at affordable prices, great presentation, beautiful bottles, and a price that, you cannot complain about at all. A working man's price. And you could go in the store and grab it and leave with it, you know what I'm saying? Go make your purchase, and you can put it on right then and there as you see fit. Sometimes you don't want to have to, do the order thing and wait, a week, 2 weeks, or however long it may take to reach you. You might just want to go in and purchase, your fragrance and come on and wear it. Might be one of them situations where you in the store and you look and see it and, oh man, I was finna order this. And you go ahead and grab it. It could be one of those things. All right, so as always, we're going to put it in the air. put it on the testing strip. And then from there, put it on skin. See what it do. I got high expectations for this one because I definitely had high expectations for that one and was satisfied and is satisfied with this one. So, let's see what it do. Atomizer test. Oh yeah. Now see, the thing about this one is, this joint opened up real fruity. It could be unisex. It could be unisex, but it doesn't give you that vibe that it's a woman's fragrance, or if you wearing this, you smell like you got on, your lady's perfume. It's not that. But, however, it is a very fruity, but like you got that hint of masculinity in there. So it definitely is strong and potent. Like it's definitely a strong fragrance. In fact, it's stronger than the last fragrance that I put in the air. The opening is strong, it's pronounced, it's letting you know that it's there. And that is what you want your fragrances to do. You want your fragrances to represent and to attract towards you. Like, man, whatever it is that you're trying to, represent. If you're wearing this fragrance and you're trying to, gain some type of attraction, attention, compliment, whatever it is that you're trying to obtain, it's definitely projecting like that. Put that joint on this testing strip. Okay, so the sweetness in the beginning, in the air, definitely died down. It's still sweet, but it's not, aggressively sweet the way that it is when you put it in the air. Yeah. I'm going to put the notes up here for you to check these notes out. It's not a large note selection. Like, it's maybe about 2, 4, 6, about 7 or 8 notes in the breakdown. I'm gonna put that up there just so you'll have an ideal, you can visualize and have an idea of what's inside. But, man, they laced this joint. They did their thing with this one. Because that fruity, now see, this is why I say it could be definitely unisex, but you don't get that vibe. You don't get that this is a woman's fragrance sweet vibe from that testing strip. We haven't put it on skin yet, so we don't know how it's gonna perform on skin, but you definitely do not get that, overpowering sweetness that you get when you put it in the air. So our first spray, after, you grab it or whatever, don't be, kind of turned off by, that sweetness, because it definitely don't, hit like that once you put it on that testing strip. And then we're going to try it on skin, see how it represent off the flesh. But as of right now, from the air and the testing strip, I'm digging it. Okay, yeah, so it's definitely fruity, floral, with like some type of earthy note in there. But this fire. This fire, and I'm definitely going, enjoy this. I'm definitely going to rock this summer, because This is one of those fragrances that's universal as well. You can wear it, you know, during the day. You can wear it in the evening, night. You can wear it summer, winter, because it can stand its own. It's not too aggressive and it's not too light, but it's definitely hitting hard. So I could see it, you know, projecting. I could see it having a pretty decent scent trail. I could see it performing pretty good. I didn't check to see, you know, how many hours, you know, that it had performed with, you know, some of the other reviewers. But this fragrance is also, you know, rumored to be a clone of Armani's Code Profumo. So back to back in Burlington, Lattafa just dropped 2 of Armani's clone fragrances back to back, and both of them $16. Both of them $16. So me, I'm just, you know, kind of going through, checking it out to see what it is, see if I'm interested in it, if I like it, and I grab it. And it just so happened I grabbed 2 of Armani's clones that are both, you know, hidden. I'm not disappointed with either one of them. I am very satisfied with the both. Will be, you know, adding them and wearing them this summer. Gonna show out with them and let them speak for themselves. It's always a pleasure to chop it up with you, my people. I enjoy the time. Please like, subscribe, share, and jump in the comments. Let's chop it up. Let's talk vibes. You know, put your boy up on something. That's what we're here for. We're here to build and discuss fragrances that we like, love, and in some cases, dislike, or whatever it is. Let's, you know, we being 100 on here. Man, until the next time, your boy out of here. Peace.